A piece of positive reflections, good energy to all, and well earthly being here. So in this video today I want to give a shout out to anybody having an almighty calling, and I also want to just share with you guys my Exodus gear, and my gear's worked out pretty well. So here it is. First off, for a while I was sleeping in tents, but I've come to find that I actually prefer sleeping outside. Now I do have a rain tarp, which I'll show you guys in a little bit, but again, we're all at different levels, so it's okay if you need to sleep in a tent for a while. So this is my mat. It's pretty comfy, pretty light, thin. In here I've got my sleeping bag, and these are really good cords. Really helpful, beautiful. I don't even know really where. I think I got them from some moving store for when I had my truck. But yeah, get you some cords. And then with the bag, good old Gregory did take some damage. One thing I want to note is, I got a strap issue right here. But I'll fix that. It still works good too. I mean, this is some seriously good material, whatever they used. And we'll start with this top front pocket zipper. And in here I always carry honey around. I know it's, an animal byproduct, but it's helped me heal. I really feel it helps to heal and help. I think it helps with your vibrations and your ability to conduct electricity and heat. So again, I've got more cordages right there. This is something really cool my mom got me. It's an outdoor journal, and it's actually waterproof. I don't know how they did that, but just in case you really need notes. More cordage, always good to have. Eraser. Alright, so that's good for that one. And this guy, excuse me. I carry food down here sometimes too, so my pack's not even totally full right now because I don't have any food on me because I'm staying at a house. But in here, I got backup spectacles just in case, man. I mean, when I'm operating in Babylon, I find I have to wear glasses because my eyesight is not fit for this world. So you have to use what you can, the tools that you can to maneuver within it. But when I'm out in nature, I really don't like to wear my glasses, and you shouldn't if you have glasses, because it will take away from your intuition. Again, this is just a knots, how to tie knots. I haven't even used it, but there's all different types of knots out there with different uses, so it's good to have. Survival blanket, helps prevent heat loss, protects from direct sunlight, reflects to warm oncoming traffic or signaling. Yeah, so it's a good thing to have. Very light. This is a poncho, emergency poncho. The case got torn up, but it's good to have one of those. This is the only book I carry. It's very, I had an in the Wilderness book too that I left in Prescott because I had too much stuff. But this one's teaches you how to make shelters. There's some stuff about edible plants, rain collection, all sorts of good stuff. So I recommend you getting a book like that. Here is my solar panel, which worked out very well. I was quite happy with it. You can even, when I'm hiking, I'll actually tie it on right here so that it's charging while I'm hiking. And I can also put it on top right here if you want to go that way. So I got the solar panel. Make this a little more organized. And that's fine, doesn't really matter. Okay, and here's a first aid kit, very small one. Again, I don't really, I've found with wounds and stuff, the best thing to do, well, I don't know, I mean, everybody's different, man, but I think that open air and, just keeping them clean can be the best thing for a wound. And I also feel like if you hurt yourself, you get injured, it means you're imbalanced in some way and you're not really on that righteous path, so you really shouldn't need a first aid kit. But, we're all at different levels, so in going out there, especially if you're not experienced, you can find yourself some oatmeal packet that broke. But yeah, especially if you're new to it, you should have a, or if you have any children or anything like that, you should get yourself a first aid kit. And it's just always good to be prepared, just in case. And who knows, you could use it to help somebody else too. So yeah, get yourself a first aid kit. Sorry as I clean my bag, it's just oatmeal pack that exploded. Hair tie, mirror. This is great for, checking out your mug, and it's also a great signaling device, and also just for meditation. Staring at your own eyes is a good way to reflect on your soul, so that's good. over here, I know it's a water bottle. You know, that's one of the main reasons why I came up here to Oregon, was to be able to get my own good clean water. You know, it's just kind of wrong both ways, having to pay for it and the plastic. It's not good. But you know, this has got a great, this is a big bottle too. It's got a great big water case holder thing there. And then right here, I carry chamomile lip balm. I can't get enough chamomile, man. I love it. I don't even know how organic it is, but it actually came free with some tea, and so I use it every once in a while. Emergency whistle. This is probably, I feel, is the best weapon you can take out into the woods, better than a gun or anything. And a lot of your best weapon is really just your vibrations and how you're treating your body, yourself, and the world around you. But you know, this will deter a lot of things. Predators have very sensitive ears, even people. I mean, if you were to really blow on this thing, it is super loud. You could probably bust somebody's eardrums, especially if you have a powerful set of lungs yourself. And they say it works underwater too, so I guess if you're scuba diving or something, it could be useful. But yeah, get you one of those. They're good things. Also just for signaling, if you have to signal with people over, you know, some distances in the middle of the woods. You guys can develop different pitches and tones, and you know, your own songs essentially with whistles. So I highly recommend that. In here I've got just a little baby pocket knife attached to a very, can't get it too close to the phone because it could mess it up. This is an extremely powerful magnet. As you can see, it's collecting all this minerals and a paper clip. But get your magnets up, man. If you're trying to work, you know, I don't really use many things to help with my spirituality as far as like crystals or anything like that, but a magnet is something that 13th Sun recommended, and I do feel like even holding it in my palm right now, it's just helping to, you know, generate and my energy, it's just amplifying it. So, and it's bringing new energy to me based on my energy. So I really love magnets. You can put it on any part of your body that's hurting, and you can focus a lot of love energy, and it'll just help to heal any injury or pain you have. So moving right along, side pocket, you want to have your teepee. You know, I'm a little low. Hacky sack for fun, you know, it's a good way to also socialize with new people. Soap, organic good soap, keep it wrapped up. You know, more hair ties. You know, I do get an upset stomach sometimes, but it's actually been a lot better lately. Multivitamins, you know, and again, you know, once I really get away from my lower self and the situation, I won't be needing those things anymore, and I'm cutting down on them as it is. Paracord, it's good. I like to have some paracord, never know when it can come in handy. And then over here on the other side, I got a little baby knife. I just picked this up from somewhere. It's kind of, I don't know, you know, it is what it is. This guy right here, I had a different knife which I actually preferred. This one looks kind of wicked to me, but it's actually a really good blade. And I use it, I've been using it a lot for weeding to help my parents out, but it's also primarily my shovel. You know, when you go out into the woods and you do your thing, I suggest that you dig a hole and, you know, cover your droppings with the earth, and put your teepee in there too, because it's really gross if you've ever gone out hiking in the woods and you see a bunch of toilet paper and poo just laying there unattended. So be a wise cat and cover it up, man. And I also put like a rock or a stick on top to kind of signal people that, hey, you know, there's some dookie here, you might not want to step here. So that's primarily what I use that knife for, is as a tool, or as a shovel, mini shovel. All right, moving right along. Hot pockets. This is something, especially if you're outside of Wi-Fi range. These are really cheap. I put a $1 tag on there because I was trying to sell it, but people still didn't even buy it for $1. But I think it's worth way more than $1. And I got Pearl Jam in there, which I actually found out some information about Eddie Vedder, which I don't know, man. I love Pearl Jam, but it wasn't the most good news. But anyways, you know, and then I carry one case, and I have another CD in there, so I've got 2 CDs with me that I interchange. You know, carry the wallet up there, spare headphones, or those might be, I have 2 pairs, I'm not sure if they're my spares or not. And then house key, pen, alkaline battery, Another battery. I should have a lighter in there just in case you ever need to start a fire, but looks like I took it out. I'll have to put that back in. And then in here, sorry, I got cordage, or I mean not cordage, but cables. These are actually really nice ones too. I had to, my other one I lost, and it was about time for it to go, so I had to buy some new ones when I was on the road. But I carry those up there, and of course you got the cube for the plug-in. And then I got iPad, and you know, a protective case, which has worked really well. You know, there's a little scratch I've received, but as often as I've used it, it's doing. Oh, there's my lighter. It's doing great. So yeah, I do carry a lighter, and on the lighter side, this is like my 20th day not smoking marijuana or anything, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. I know I've started drinking a little bit, well, more than a little bit to be honest, but not smoking any weed. You know, it's been around me too. But yeah, that's another backup, very long cable that came with it. This is part of the solar. Excuse me. This is part of the solar panel. That's a cable for it. Another alkaline battery. There's the lighter. Always make sure your stuff works before you go out there too. All right, so that's good for that one. And like I said, this bag's got a nice nifty, pocket underneath and on top. And of course, there's a D-ring you can use for a variety of things. All right, moving along to the big old. And again, like I said, like this is not. There's plenty of extra room in here. So this is one of the bigger bags. I think they go up to 80, and this is a 75, as you can see right here. So this is almost as big as they get. And they come a lot smaller too for people who don't want the really big bags. But I like it because I can carry all my gear plus food and water. So this, I recommend, this isn't even the best type of jacket, but you want to have a nice, good jacket like this. And this I also use for many reasons. When I had my laptop, I would wrap my laptop up in it to help protect my laptop, and also to save space from any type of other laptop cover or anything like that, because those can be extra weight. And then I'll also use it as my pillow. It's very comfy as a pillow. So, you know, I don't have a tent, but this is a tent tarp that I carry with me. Especially here in Oregon, it rains a lot. And you can also use it as like a floor mat too, which I've been using as well. Also very light, very, very light. You want to be light when you're doing this, man. You don't want to carry extra weight. That's something I've learned. This is my childhood blanket that literally I've had since I've been born, man. And it's just very special to me. I carry it around everywhere I go, and it also serves as another pillow. So I take that, and then I've got I carry one towel, one good towel, and then down below I have my clothes. And I don't have all my clothes in here because some of them are dirty, and I didn't feel like doing dirty clothes mixed with clean clothes. But generally the way I work it is, I don't need to go into all the clothes, but I like to carry 3 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of socks, 3 leggings, whether they're shorts or pants or whatever, 3 shirts, and then I usually also carry 3 like collared shirts. So again, going to the tropics, you're not going to need as much, but you have to work with your surroundings. And I'm here in Oregon, and even Arizona can get pretty chilly sometimes. This is a hatchet that I have kind of ghetto rigged myself with the hair of my underwear to keep the blade from hurting anything or anybody. But and also with the hatchet and the whole going into the woods things, I suggest that you not cut any type of living tree or anything like that unless you absolutely have to, like an absolutely dire emergency situation. You should always look around for deadfall, and there's usually a lot of it, especially if you really put some good effort into it. And then I carry 1 notebook. Again, having a notebook can have a variety of useful reasons. If you really need to get a fire going, it can be great kindling. Also, just writing notes is good, and if you have to, it can be toilet paper. So I carry 1 notebook. You guys have seen this before. Yeah, that's just part of my spirituality, and going back to my innocent self, where I logged in at. I always like to carry that around. This is just, you know, some of my art and poetry pages that I like to reflect on at times, and I use to help inspire me. And if I ever create more, I put them in there. And then in here, and this is a plastic to prevent you know, water damage. I've got my social media, birth certificate. When was I? I'm pretty sure I was born 1609, so it's 4:09 p.m. Anyway, yeah, it's my Babylonian birth certificate. Yes, I still have it. I probably always keep it. Be ready for anything. And this is, you know, just information on social media. Well, actually, this and social media, and I think it has to do with renewing my passport, which is right here, and it's just expired. I got to get it. You know, my finances are super low, and I've been kind of foolish with how I've spent. So, yeah, it's another obstacle I got to get over. And then, you know, I carry a map. There's E. I should get I have an Oregon one too, which I'll probably throw in there because I'm not in Arizona no more. But yeah, you should have a map of the land that you're in, and study it, know it. And then, like I said, you know, put these things in some type of a water resistant, you know, a baggie, like a plastic Ziploc baggie is probably better now to think about it. But, you know, this has worked out all right for now. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, I had room for a lot more things. So, you know, oh no, there's other things too. Okay, this is one of the coolest devices I've ever come across. It's not solar, but it's hand crank. So literally you just crank this and you get radio, flashlights, and it's also got like a weird alarm thing. But yeah, it's just awesome, man. You don't even need batteries, and you can, as long as you can pick up a signal, which I've been pretty successful at, especially when I was in Arizona. Actually in Oregon, the spot I'm about to go to, I haven't been able to get a signal. But the flashlight thing, you know, the flashlight always works, and it works great. It actually stays lit for a while, and then all you got to do is just crank it for like 30 seconds, and it'll stay, you know, beaming for a couple of minutes. You know, can opener, I know the thing about cans and stuff, but you know, when you're working with little, you got to, you know, use what you get. And I eat a lot of beans, so you know, I carry a can opener. So yeah, I think that is actually it. So I hope that helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions about gear or just camping in general, I'm pretty knowledgeable about it, and I like to talk about these things. So, you know, please ask. And then also, you know, to you know, all my boys in Phoenix, and anybody who's feeling an almighty calling or just an itch to get out of Babylon or anything, you know, my arms are always open, warm, and welcome. You know, I know it can be a lot of things in these cities, but when I get out in nature, you know, I really do change and become much more humble and peaceful, and I really want to help others connect more with the wilds, with nature, with the organic higher self. So, you know, that goes to anybody. You know, my boys in Phoenix, I know we had, you know, a lot of things went down, but we've been through so much already that I know we're going to meet up again. And you know, if you ever just feeling bad about your situation or anything, just know that I would love to have the company, man. I love you guys very much. You know, I really do. And yeah, you know, so yeah, much love, much respect to all y'all, and anybody who wants to come or to learn or anything like that. Okay, so with that being said, I love myself, I love you guys. Organize a great day. All right, see you soon. Goodbye.